You are looking live at the Music Box in San Diego, California.
Getting that care opportunity out to other people, getting the message out to other people, there are ways that we can help you through this disease. And I can assure you personally that the outcome of the process is very positive. And it's been fun the last few years.
So a lot of patients who get put through these processes, such as step therapy, non-medical switching, they don't really know it's even occurring to them. And so what we're trying to do here is just raise awareness, so once they understand what's going on, then they can mobilize, they can speak up, they can talk to their doctors, ask for help, and really be their own advocate. They can find their voice, so to speak.
You know, well, I think the word value is a little bit of a euphemism in certain circumstances to talk about withholding care. We have to look at value for what value is. So when we think about value, we think about cost, we think about gains. We think about gains not only in life, but in people returning to an economic activity in society. So I'm very, very concerned when the word value is being used right now, particularly value frameworks, that it's really a euphemism for rationing. I think we as a profession need to remain focused on doing the best for patients and not bring those third-party considerations from whatever perspective they come into that decision-making process. You see the survival curves come like this. The survival is clearly there. And I think if some of these frameworks are put into place, I think we're putting a handbrake on the speed to that curve and how that curve is rising. There is a disparity that the United States is a cauldron of innovation, and we pay a higher price, but guess what? We also have early access, and I think whatever we're doing right now will be the legacy for the treatment for the future. So I hope that reform is respectful of that and supports the innovation in the United States.
If you look at the value frameworks, the premise is a false premise. The premise is that medicines are too expensive, cancer drugs in particular are too expensive, and they're going to blow up the economy. Now, no healthcare economist, who would call himself economist, would look at that statement and say that's true, because it's just the opposite. It's because of the use of new medicines that people are living longer, producing more, spending less time in the hospital. ICER says that only 28% of myeloma patients should receive these new drugs in second and third line settings. So I did a little calculation. In over 5 years, that would mean that myeloma patients, there would be 220,000 myeloma patients who would be dead as a result of that, over 5 years. If you look at the leukemia, the same thing. Lung cancer, there would be 500,000 life years lost as a result of rationing. That's never mentioned. And you ask, I ask you and I ask, is that value? Whose value is that?
But what's important to me is not the marathons. What's important is my wife and daughter, they're here with me, and the 13 years that we've had to love each other, and the fact that I've lived to meet my grandchildren. That's the value to me, and it's all possible because of three things: innovation, access, and reimbursement. Myeloma evolves, myeloma mutates, and the combination of medications that I'm on now will eventually stop working. We know that's the case. I've been
So you're saying even though we're given a miracle, you've gone as far as the miracle can go, we need new ones?
That'll happen, and I've been thrilled to see what's coming down the road by walking around ASH and seeing the posters of the trials, sometimes very early trials of things that are going on. I remember seeing one of them 3 or 4 years ago that really looked pretty good, and now I'm taking it.
This is why we fight. This is why we do this. I think we're making a difference, but you're the ones who will make it possible for us, inspire us, make us all possible. Please thank, this is Dr. Robert Goldberg, Dr. Rafael Fonseca, Don Wright. Please thank you very much.